green. Alright, so welcome to the legendary Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal, Quebec, Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix. I qualified third. I was actually beating both the fastest two guys, and then unfortunately car just didn't have enough fuel to make it back around. I probably could have snatched pole from them, but yeah, car was really fast. Car's fast around this track. So either way, I got 18 laps of racing around this legendary island circuit. I used to go to this track, but my dad and I only got general admission, so it was kind of not exactly the greatest experience, but it was nice though, at least seeing F1 that's close to where I live. So, again, gotta love the French there.
Hello and welcome to the Ile Notre Dame once again for what promises to be another incredible Canadian Grand Prix at a fiercely competitive circuit, where pole position can often be decided by less than a tenth of a second. We'll be seeing top speeds of around 210 miles an hour here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 2/3 of the lap taken at full throttle. High-speed chicanes spell potential danger, especially at the infamous Wall of Champions. And watch out for overtaking into the hairpin and the final chicane.
Yeah, the famous Wall of Champions. And there's a story about Jacques Villeneuve
after
and the
yesterday's
Wall of
exciting
Champions.
qualifying session. A fantastic effort from Pierre Gasly yesterday puts him on pole, and Bird completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Vettel, Ricciardo,
I say Max got a
Sergio
grid
Perez,
penalty.
and Leclerc, Bottas, Tsunoda, Delatraz, and Carlos Sainz. Verstappen, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Ocon, Lando Norris, and Russell. Joe, Stroll, Daniel Ticktum, and Antonio Giovinazzi. Latifi, Mazepin, Eilert, and Mick Schumacher. And now it's time to head down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Yep, start with this strategy. Definitely want to have a slightly lighter fuel load. Alright, let's go racing. And it's lights out and away we go in Canada. Yep, AAI are being aggressive again. Alright, where are you, sir?
Illegal maneuver, cede that position or will receive a penalty.
Yeah, problem is Checo was forcing his way up on the inside of me. Alright, I gotta get around these guys quick. Yeah, must have been a collision behind me.
It looks like a virtual safety car is being deployed due to an incident with multiple vehicles being stopped on the track. We need you to drop your pace.
Yep, AI just can't go for one lap without crashing.
Ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending, wait for green.
Alright, I gotta try to reel Ricardo and Perez back in. It's going to be hard because Daniel's going to be in DRS.
Being enabled this lap, we can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Come on, car. Darn car is just so twitchy. Yeah, it didn't want to exceed the track limits there. I had to be careful the car wouldn't spin out there.
We're leading our teammate by 4.5 seconds.
Ricardo keeps brake checking me a lot.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
What the heck? I didn't want to do that. I was trying to change the strategy, but darned menu is just so slow sometimes.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy that.
Yeah, I'll stay out a couple extra laps. Just fix that. Some odd reason my sound kind of went out for a little bit on my headsets. Yeah, it's just really hard to catch these guys on this track. I sneaked by Ricardo. I knew he was going to turn right down on me because I was clearly on the inside of him. Jeez. I hate the aero. Really, you gotta honestly hate aerodynamics, the aero effects in real life. Because in the car gets, so I get close behind another car, aero gets sucked off the aerodynamics. You know, the aero downforce just gets sucked off the car. So I'm in that dirt, that wake turbulence. I just hate it when the dang car snaps around every time. I'm just trying to keep up with Ricardo so I can try to get around him. This is so difficult to pass. That guy sneak up around, try going through a Pingle. Finally got a Pingle hairpin.
Great pass.
Alright, now I gotta try to catch Checo. Definitely gotta get around Perez. I know that for sure. Car just gets so darn loose every time. by Checo. Alright, time to get after Gasly. See if I can reel him in.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
I mean, it would be a popular win if Pierre can win here, since it's part of Canada, they speak French. And the car just has to get... time to reel in that Toro Rosso.
Push now. We're boxing this lap. Louis is in the pits. Louis in the pits. Go now.
Yeah, 2.8 was slow. No Gasly's.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to don't want to cross over that line. But beat him out on pit strategy, so that's good. Problem is, these tires are going to need a lap or two to get up to temperature. So tires are really cold. They really gotta get heat into them in order for them to grip. I know Pierre's gonna be all over me, but now I just gotta try to hold him off if I can.
Teammate behind is 12.2 seconds. So far I've gotten him out of DRS range. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. our teammate by 19.6 seconds. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
Thanks, Callum. Alright, take the win here in Canada.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant result. Well done.
Sometimes the pedal gets a little sticky sometimes. The throttle pedal.
Here we are then, a real team effort to overcome their rivals for a memorable win here today. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top 3 finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today.
Yeah, still continuing the revenge tour. So that way I can take away the FIA's most prized possessions.
Let's see how the driver standings have changed. Bird takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Yeah, I got the points lead by just 1 point over my favorite driver. Only 33 points behind Red Bull, which is really good. Just gotta keep outscoring them in every race. I could try to get that Constructors'
That was an
Cup.
exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. You're leading the championship. Are you happy to be there or feeling the pressure? You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or anyone stop you? Was today a good day for you?
Not happy?
What could have gone better?
I was just going to
Great.
say,
Well, that's everything.
but I guess I wasn't really happy because of the flashbacks. I usually don't want to have to use the flashbacks, but again, sometimes I just get a little overzealous, and because of me being a short track racer, you know, I know what the pressure feels like, especially if I'm trying to get in front of somebody. If I have a fast guy behind me, usually I have to get around the slower cars quickly. So, yeah. But yeah, it's just the thing is that especially since I was stretching out the softs a bit longer than Pierre or Sergio, I had to get in front of them, and, you know, I had to try to get the pit strategy to work, you know, so that way the engineers would have made the right decision, you know. But yeah, that's just the thing, you know, you gotta be aggressive at times.
We've got an issue we'd like your input on.
A message from IT and security appears we're under threat from hackers and malicious software. Okay. Yeah, definitely.
You handled that well. Thank you.
And in terms of hackers, you just have to change the servers. Sometimes what you gotta do in terms of hackers to stop them is you just have to kind of go around and redo the entire security. You know how many hackers are out there nowadays. So yeah, let's manage the sponsors. Yeah, it's 3 points during a race weekend. But I definitely feel like I can, but I definitely know I can score 20 points. But then again, I wouldn't want to go, I honestly wouldn't want to do that. But this though, that'll work. 10 points. And also with this, I could renew the other one. To add, yeah, I could actually keep this one, you know, answer 2 questions. 30. But yeah, I mean, I feel good actually with this one, answering some questions. But I know that there's the thing, but I could definitely do 5 points, because that'll help out a lot in a way. See, I got new sponsors. And you know what that means, kids? It's time to put the sponsor decals on! So yeah, here I got Equita Oil, and then here I'll put Zur on. And here put that, and of course here. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should have been a little bit kind of better with that. I should have said, okay kids, yo, or something like that. That probably would have been a lot better. Alright, so yeah, for activities, Definitely will want to do power and arrow, and I'll also want to do team building. That way, then everybody's got tons of morale, and then that way King Louis can take a break. So yeah, the next race is the French Grand Prix at Paul Ricard, or Les Castellets. Okay. Alright. So the next episode is the French Grand Prix at Paul Ricard. Still miss the old layout of Paul Ricard. Anyways, I'll see you guys in France. Bye.